Welcome to renenergy.com, your renewable energy and sustainability platform. Hey everyone, welcome back to another thrilling episode. Imagine a future where your home is heated by an invisible, odorless gas that packs a serious punch in the fight against climate change. Sounds like science fiction, right? But it's not, it's hydrogen, and it's closer to reality than you might think. Today, we're going to explore an audacious project from across the pond, the H21 project in the United Kingdom. It's not just another pie-in-the-sky idea. This project is turning heads and making waves as it aims to transition an entire gas network to 100% hydrogen. Hold on, the jump to a hydrogen future isn't instant. It's like a high-wire act over a waterfall, where each step is risky but crucial. Safety serves as our vital safety net below. We'll dive into the intricacies of making hydrogen not just a viable but also a safe alternative to natural gas. Get ready, as we unravel the high-stakes world of hydrogen safety, uncover the groundbreaking methods of the H21 project, and decode the challenges and innovations that come with it. The safety challenge. Alright, folks, let's dive right into the meat of the matter, safety. Now, you might be asking, why is safety such a big deal when it comes to hydrogen? Well, let's break it down. Natural gas has been the mainstay of our energy needs for years, and we've figured out how to handle its quirks and dangers. But hydrogen? That's a whole new ball game. First off, hydrogen is incredibly flammable. Think of it as the race car of gases, high performance but high risk. If it leaks and finds a spark, you're looking at a potential explosion. And here's the kicker, hydrogen is odorless and colorless. Unlike natural gas, which is usually odorized so you can smell a leak, hydrogen is the ninja of gases, silent but deadly. But wait, there's more. Hydrogen is also lighter than air, meaning if it leaks, it rises and can accumulate at high points, creating pockets of potential danger you can't even see. The H21 project isn't just about making sure hydrogen flows through the pipes, it's about making sure that if something does go wrong, it doesn't turn into a catastrophe. In summary, we're talking about a gas that is flammable, invisible, odorless, and lighter than air. Combine these factors, and you've got yourself a complex challenge that needs to be solved before hydrogen can take center stage in our energy systems. And that's where the H21 project steps in, bringing innovation and rigor to ensure we can use hydrogen safely. The odor issue. Let's talk about something that's literally in the air but you can't smell, hydrogen. Now, natural gas doesn't have a smell either, but you might remember from your science classes or perhaps from experience, that it gets a rotten egg-like smell added to it. That sulfuric aroma is actually an odorant added to warn you in case of a leak. You smell it, you report it, simple. But with hydrogen, we're starting from scratch. The big question is, can we make hydrogen stink for safety? Enter stage right, the H21 project's dual pump system for odorizing hydrogen. Imagine a high-tech bartender mixing just the right amount of odorant into the hydrogen before it's sent out into the pipeline network. This dual pump system is like the bouncer at the club, ensuring that hydrogen doesn't enter the network without a coat of smell. The aim is to give hydrogen a signature scent similar to natural gas, making it easily detectable in case of leaks. This is groundbreaking, folks. It's the first time an existing part of the UK's gas distribution network will switch from natural gas to 100% hydrogen, and also the first time hydrogen will be odorized in this manner. The South Bank area of Middlesbrough is leading this initiative, and they've even taken delivery of a bespoke unit just for this purpose. It's not just about making hydrogen smell, it's about making it safe and familiar, aligning it with what we already know and recognize as a gas leak. Essentially, the H21 project is bridging the old with the new, ensuring a smooth and safe transition. Role of HSE-SD, Health and Safety Executive Science Division. Now, let's talk about the unsung heroes behind the curtain, the HSE-SD, or the Health and Safety Executive Science Division. These are the people you probably never hear about but are vital for something as adventurous as a complete shift to a hydrogen network. You can think of them as the referees in a high-stakes game, ensuring that all players abide by the rules, and the rules are as tough as they get. So, what's the role of HSE-SD in the H21 project? They're like the gatekeepers of safety protocols. They scrutinize every inch, every valve, every procedure to make sure that switching from natural gas to hydrogen doesn't come with unforeseen, catastrophic consequences. We're talking intense vetting here. They go through operational procedures like a fine-tooth comb through hair, inspecting whether these will be impacted by a 100% hydrogen network. Here's a concrete example. At a place called Spadeadam in Cumbria, a 1-kilometer polyethylene microgrid was constructed to mirror a typical UK gas distribution network. Since June, this has been the experimental playground where operational and maintenance procedures are put to the test. Procedures like purging, venting, and ignition sensitivity have been scrutinized by HSE-SD. They've identified which procedures could be affected by hydrogen and are rigorously testing them out to make sure everything will be hunky-dory when the real switch happens. The role of HSE-SD is not merely regulatory, it's investigative. They're actively involved in making the science robust and the safety unimpeachable. In a nutshell, they're the stewards of trust and safety as we embark on this hydrogen journey. The Spadeadam MicroGrid. Prepare to be dazzled, because next up is something that sounds straight out of a sci-fi movie, the Spadeadam MicroGrid. No, it's not a futuristic city or a secret military base, it's a 1-kilometer polyethylene network built in the heart of Cumbria, designed to mimic the twists, turns, and complexities of a typical UK gas distribution network. It's like the sandbox of energy transition, where scientists and engineers play around to test the limits and potentials of a hydrogen-powered future. Picture this, a scaled-down, yet intricately designed network of pipes and valves, all made of polyethylene, a material commonly used in real gas pipelines. It's the perfect stage to rehearse every scene of the hydrogen transition, right down to the nitty-gritty details. Purging tests. Let's start with purging. In layman's terms, purging is like giving the pipeline a thorough cleanse to remove all the natural gas before filling it up with hydrogen. It sounds straightforward, but when you're dealing with highly flammable substances, every move counts. At Spadeadam, the process is executed and then dissected, aiming to perfect the procedure and guarantee that it's safe and efficient. Venting tests. Next up, venting. This process is crucial for releasing any built-up pressure or excess gas from the pipeline system. Remember, hydrogen is lighter than air, so the rules for venting hydrogen are different. The microgrid tests are aimed at understanding these nuances, ensuring that venting can be done without making the evening news for all the wrong reasons. Ignition sensitivity tests. Last but not least, ignition sensitivity. Hydrogen has a different ignition profile compared to natural gas. It takes less to ignite and burns with a different sort of intensity. At the microgrid, tests are conducted to understand just how sensitive hydrogen is to ignition sources, thereby allowing for more informed safety measures. The Spadeadam MicroGrid is essentially the ultimate testing ground, the crucible where theories are either proven or discarded. It's the field where the HSE-SD and the H21 project team put their exhaustive research to practical tests, ensuring that a hydrogen future is not just a dream but a safe and attainable reality. Procedure overhaul. Brace yourselves, because we're now diving into the realm of the often overlooked yet incredibly vital aspect of this transition: operational and maintenance procedures. The Spadeadam MicroGrid isn't just for show, it's an active battleground where existing protocols are torn apart and reassembled for a hydrogen-ready future. We're not just talking about a fresh coat of paint here, we're talking about a full-on renovation. Why the overhaul? Because when you swap out the fuel that's been running through those pipelines for decades, you've got to rewrite the rulebook. This means rigorously testing, evaluating, and, when necessary, completely transforming the way things are done. Procedures like leak identification, emergency response, and routine maintenance are scrutinized and adapted to meet the unique requirements of a 100% hydrogen network. Public perception and education. And what about the good old public, you ask? Well, olfactory familiarity does more than just make leaks detectable, it eases the public into this energy transition. Making hydrogen smell like natural gas is not just about safety, it's about education and acceptance. This aromatic continuity gives people something familiar to hold on to, a sensational bridge between the past and the future, making the leap to hydrogen just a bit less daunting. What's next? Hold on to your seats, because the action isn't over yet. Safety tests and reports are on the horizon, and the results will guide the UK government's decision-making process. Remember that the government plans to decide on the future of the gas network around 2026. The countdown is on, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Every test, every report, every bit of public feedback gets us closer to a definitive yay or nay on hydrogen. Conclusion. As we conclude this journey through the H21 project's meticulous approach to safety and transitioning to a 100% hydrogen-based gas network, it becomes evident that we stand on the brink of a transformative period in energy history. But such transformation comes with its own set of challenges, all of which must be met head-on to ensure that this clean fuel revolution is both safe and efficient. From the odorization of hydrogen to simulate the familiar smell of natural gas, to the re-engineering of operational procedures, right down to the groundbreaking tests conducted at Spadeadam's MicroGrid, the H21 team is pioneering new frontiers in energy safety. And let's not forget the crucial role played by the Health and Safety Executive Science Division, HSE-SD, in vetting these procedures to guarantee a smooth and secure transition. In the next few years, as the UK government gears up to make its critical decision on the future of the gas network around 2026, the insights and data collected by the H21 team will undoubtedly play a significant role. The goal? To forge a path toward decarbonized energy without compromising safety, thereby setting a global benchmark for hydrogen conversion. From all of us at ReneEnergy.com, we hope you found this deep dive into the world of hydrogen safety both enlightening and riveting. Until the next exploration, stay tuned and stay informed. And there we have it, an all-encompassing look at the H21 project's unwavering commitment to safety in the transition to a hydrogen-powered future. Feel free to share your insights, comments, or questions, as we continue to cover the sweeping changes taking place in our energy landscape. Thank you for choosing ReneEnergy.com as your go-to source for all things renewable energy and sustainability. With our YouTube channel, we explore the latest developments and innovations in the field, including hydrogen fuel cells and the use of AI and machine learning to optimize energy consumption. If you're ready to take the next step towards a cleaner, more sustainable future, visit us at ReneEnergy.com and discover the many ways we can help you transition to renewable energy. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Stay up to date on all the latest news and insights by subscribing today.